This is Tim West, and today I have the privilege and honor to interview one of the UFC's up-and-comers in the heavyweight division, Brendan the Hybrid Schaub, at Warrior Fight Store in Whitby, Ontario. Welcome to the Great White North, Brendan.
Thanks for having me.
How has being a UFC fighter changed your life?
Just getting the exposure being a UFC fighter. You know, the UFC's come a long ways, especially now that you see, the UFC on Fox and stuff like that. We're right up there with the NFL and NBA, so it's just life of a professional athlete, and no one trains harder than us, and I think all the hard work's paying off.
That's awesome. Where did your nickname Hybrid come from?
A hybrid, I get that question all the time. It actually came from the producers on the Ultimate Fighter show. They said in the back I was definitely one of the smallest fighters on the show as far as heavyweights go, but I was knocking everybody out. So, and they could see me in training. I was tossing these big guys around. So they said you're a hybrid of the heavyweights. You hit like a heavyweight, but you move like a lightweight. So you're a hybrid. So the UFC heard that and they kind of ran with it. So that's how I got started.
That's awesome. I'm just going to read out a few names. If you can just give me a few thoughts, quick thoughts on Dana White.
Dana White, pioneer, boss man, great guy. He's done a lot for me personally. So, he gives me opportunity to do what I love. So I can't say enough about the guy.
That's awesome. Nate the Great, Marquardt.
Nate the Great Marquardt, one of my best friends, mentor. He's the reason why I'm at where I'm at. The guy took me under his wing. I walked in his school, and I didn't know a thing, and here I am now. So that's because of Nate.
How about Shane Carwin?
Shane Carwin, older brother. He definitely, there's a while there for about 4 years where I didn't get anything, man. I'd show up to the gym, and he wouldn't give me an inch. He'd whoop my ass every single day, and
it paid off.
It's paying off, yeah.
How about James McSweeney?
James McSweeney, he's a stand-up nightmare. Good guy, British buddy, so good guy.
Good stuff. And last one, Greg Jackson.
Greg Jackson, what can you say? You know, he's like the Yoda of MMA. The guy is just a mad scientist when it comes to mixed martial arts, and there's no one better.
How did bring a pro football player and lacrosse player help your development as a fighter, do you think?
You know, competing at a high level in lacrosse and football, both really at the highest levels of the sport, it's just competing with world-class athletes and, seeing what it takes and being around that competitive edge every day, it kind of gave me a mental advantage as far as MMA goes.
You've had a couple of losses. You've lost to Antonio Nogueira and Rory Nelson. You were holding your own. You just seemed to get caught on both those occasions. Yeah. Would you like to face either one of them off again? And if so, which one or both, or would you like to fight him again? As far as losses go, especially being a heavyweight, things happen. So as far as revenge, there's really nothing that doesn't motivate me at all. Okay. If Dana White called and said, tomorrow you're fighting Roy Nelson or Antonio Nogueira, I'd definitely be excited. What did you learn, do you think, from either one of those fights?
Completely different kind of things. With Roy, I basically had 4 fights. My first kind of big fight being an Ultimate Fighter. Roy's an experienced guy, and I kind of rocked him earlier, and he took me down. I got up, and I was just too overzealous, and his lack of experience there. With Antonio Nogueira, I was just headhunting. I was just trying to knock the guy out, and that's not my style. My style is definitely setting things up and using my speed and quickness, and I kind of just got kind of the same thing with the Roy Nelson fight, just trying to finish it too fast, and I leave myself open, and so I'll learn from it, and I'll be champ. It's just going to take a little longer than I thought.
Who are your sponsors right now?
Sponsors. The one here is definitely Echo. Echo Unlimited. They're my big sponsor, and 6 Star and Boni Acai.
What are the roles of your sponsors? Like, how do they help you? Is it just financial? Do you find other benefits as well?
No, that's the one thing I think people mistake. They see a Echo logo or Boni Acai or 6 Star, and they think it's just, they sponsor me in the cage and they send me a check. It doesn't work like that. For me, I'm very close to my sponsors. It's more of a family atmosphere. I talk to them on a daily basis, and they help me out tremendously, not only inside the octagon but outside as well.
The Ultimate Fighter season must have been an experience. What was it like to be down on lockdown for that period of time? How long were you on lockdown for?
Our season, it was 6 weeks. No cell phones, magazines, TV, no communication with the outside world. For me, it was easy work. I knew if I won 3 fights in the house, I'd have a pretty good foot in the door to get a UFC contract. And, what people don't realize is the Ultimate Fighter is a baby step into getting to the UFC. Because once you get done with Ultimate Fighter, whether you finished in the semifinals, you made all the way to the finale, or you won the thing, you still got all the real legit monsters waiting for you if you win that contract, if you get a contract. So the work starts for you after the show, and guys kind of win the show and they think that's it, they've made it. You haven't done anything.
Who would you like to face next?
Man, as far as opponents for me next, just any of the big names, any of the Strikeforce guys, Bigfoot, Silva, Werdum, I think would be great matchups, as tough as they come. So for me, I just want to fight the toughest guys.
Cool. And how can people get a hold of you? Or how to follow you? Twitter? Your favorite?
Twitter, just at Brendan Schaub, and Facebook. It's I only have one page. It's a fan page. There's a bunch of fakes out there. It's the fan page with the majority followers on it. So check me out. It's just Brendan Schaub.
Well, thank you very much. Take the time for the interview with World Fight Products, Brendan. All the best to you in your journey, and a special thank you to Rory Fight Store in Whitby, Ontario. You can follow Brendan on Twitter at @Brendan Schaub. Thanks again. Cheers.
Take care.